Hey, this is Lord Potato. I know I'm just gonna keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying here you this. Okay. Um, you're probably wondering, wait, I thought today would be the part 3 for what if Naruto can summon mythical creatures part 3. Yeah, I'm about to do that later. This what if that just came to my mind, and I think this would be my special. This would be the special for 100. Of course, it won't probably be that long, unless I think of a lot of things. Um, you're wondering, so why do I have an image check that? Um, you're probably wondering, what if is this? Well, this is gonna be the new what if, and it's gonna be special. It's the special what if because I got to 100. Also, if you heard that voice crack, it's just me. I don't know. Okay. Um, this what if is called. I did see like a lot of people doing what if Naruto was a god and all that. But in this time, Naruto is not a god. What if Naruto was a GodSlayer? Now you're wondering, what the fuck is a GodSlayer? Well, it sounds like it. So, I don't know, have a fucking clue what it fucking means? He killed gods. He can easily just murder them. Immortal gods, gods, the Sage of Sixth Path, Utsutsuki's, any gods. Now, of course, I'm not going off of any anime or any. So this is not from any anime. Not that if I think about it. Yeah, it's just my own idea that I always had. Because this is kind of the power that I always wanted. If like we ever have abilities in this world, I want GodSlayer as one of my abilities, so I can go kill gods. Yeah, sounds very OP. Yes. Um. Okay, let's begin. So Naruto is born. I don't know why I clapped. I'm sorry if you've probably heard that really loud in your ears. I'm sorry. Probably. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Naruto is born, and Naruto has black and white hair. Now you're wondering, why the fuck does he have black and white hair? Shush. He's born with it. I just thought of checkers. I don't know why. Leave me alone. So Naruto is born. Naruto is kind of smart, even how he's born. Of course, he can't move and all that. And he's born not into the Minato family. No, 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 no. He's born to a GodSlayer, and this GodSlayer is called the Fallen King. Why is this GodSlayer called the Fallen King? Well, he's called the Fallen King of Darkness. Uh, yeah, Fallen King of Darkness. And his mother, well, he's a GodSlayer, yeah. But I'm also gonna add something else. His mother is like a queen of all ancient dragons. She's the queen of all ancient dragons. Yeah, that's my. Now, if you think about it, she's the queen of all ancient dragons. That means any dragon. That means every single ancient dragons, and almost every element dragons, and original element dragons, even darkness and light dragons. And those are kind of rare. Well, extremely mythic. Element dragons are also mythic. I mean, the main ones uh, like water, fire, and earth. That's like a kind of a mythic, also sort of there. And the queen of all dragons. She wears red with black, and she does have a crown that's with red and black, and some diamonds on it. Yes. And she does have wings, but usually bees and in her human form. She's usually in her human form. And his father is a GodSlayer, the fallen king of darkness. He wears all black. He got black shoes, black pants, and black long shirt. Yeah. Also, um, he does wear also a crown and also an eye patch. Wait, no, he doesn't wear an eye patch. Sort of. He has like a scar on one of his eyes. And he has a crown. This crown is darkness and is floating around his head. Same with the queen dragon, it's also floating on her head. This darkness crown has one diamond and that's just white. His eyes are white. His skin isn't white, it's kind of brown. Yeah. The queen's dragon eyes are very could be her original well, she wears all red and black. So her original elements is like darkness with like very powerful fire. But since she's like the queen, she also has another eye and it's kinda rainbowy. And since she has every single element of all dragons, so yeah. And she is looking at her baby kid. And this kid is Naruto Uzumaki. Of course, Naruto Uzumaki has... Wait, no. I'm gonna just say he has black hair, but he also has white hair. Now, Naruto Uzumaki is kind of different. Also, let me go back. This is where Menma and Narwi are born with Minato and Kushina. And Kushina feels off like she had to have a third child. Well, that third child was actually the one that actually went to the Queen Dragon. Let's go. And let's go back to Naruto. So Naruto is born happy, and of course, the Fallen King is looking at Naruto. I should explain what the Fallen King's abilities are. So, he can control darkness, of course, but he can just wave his hand. Like, he can summon a scythe, and this scythe is kind of like a white staff with like a diamond scythe. And of course, the diamond is kind of like blue or white, whichever he feels like it. He can also summon fire, lightning, and lightning is usually his favorite because he can just struck people down without even caring. And this scythe is a very strong scythe. You see here, he can cut through any god. He has killed multiple and multiple gods before. And that's why he got the title Fallen King. Not really. He's not a fallen king. He's just a very strong GodSlayer. He's like the #1 GodSlayer. The #1 you don't actually want to fuck with. And the Queen Dragon is someone that you don't want to fuck with neither. Because she's also strong as hell. They kind of fall in love because the Queen Dragon is kind of dangerous. But she's also kind, nice, and very, very like kind. I already said that twice. And of course, for the Fallen King, he's ruthless, he hates everything, and he rules over the undead. Yeah. Also, he can summon his own army just in case in battlefield. His armor is fully black. He has a black helmet with 2 horns that comes out of his helmet. His white eyes are something that you will only see after you die. He can also possess people that are already dead. He can just look through their eyes that people are already dead and make them his undead servants. Yes. But his special ability is to summon the undead, yes. He can also summon skeletons, zombies. Uh, and also, since this is kind of like a little Minecraft reference, his name is the Fallen King's name is actually Hero Brian. Now, why did I think about this? I kind of just like Hero Brian's white eyes and half the animation that people do and all that. So yeah, leave me alone. So Naruto's name is Naruto Brian, or yeah, Naruto Brian instead of Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Brian is his middle name. His last name is from his mother, and his mother is named. Fuck, what should I name her? Mm, uh, wait. So his mother's name is Aika. Her last name is Yoso. Aika Yoso. Which what that means is her first name means someone that's very smart, and her last name is all elements. Yes, because she's a queen that's extremely smart, extremely kind, and other things. I just had to think of all from that spot because I don't know. Yeah. So that's what Naruto's last name is, Yoso. So Naruto H. Brian, um, Iso. I mean Yoso. Yoso. Yes, that's Naruto's name. Um, so Yoso is someone that is, I already said, extremely smart, extremely kind to her people, to everyone, and her elders did try to make her marry another dragon, a dragon prince, that was way weaker than Hero Brian, which his name is usually H. Brian, because if you say his name, you get struck by lightning. Yeah. So H. Brian half the time, I'm just gonna say. Not even funny, what the fuck am I doing it? Shut up, I'm getting to the point. Okay? Um, dang, I've been talking for a while now, 12 minutes. Okay. So yeah, Naruto is born. He has white with black hair. Hero Brian kinda sees that with the black hair, but with the white hair. You're probably just thinking of his eyes kinda got mixed with his hair also. Because uh Aked Akedi? Or no, not Aked. Aked. Yosu, I'm gonna just say her last name. She has black hair with kind of red hair around, like uh red highlights around her hair, which she can change while her eyes kind of change to different elements she ever wants to use. So let's say that her eyes, or not they're black. Like look here. Um. Okay, so this is how I want to explain it. So her eyes, all that white is actually black, and that color of her eye is red. But anytime she ever wants to use another element, her eye changes from red to blue. The black doesn't go away, or wait, yeah, the black doesn't go away because she's is the queen of dragons and all that. But her cousin is like the king of demons. So basically, Naruto's uncle is like someone that can control. That's like the element kings of demons, all elements of darkness and all that, are different dark elements. So yeah, that's why her eyes, the whiteness kind of black. She kind of has a little, uh, like a little black around there, but not really fully. Naruto's gonna have it. And yeah, so if she wants to change that red eye color to blue because she's gonna use water or lightning or whatever, yeah, that's what happens. Let me pause this. Also, since H. Brian actually has another, it's like his cousin, sort of. Um, his cousin that's sort of his cousin, whatever, but they're really good friends. He's actually friends with Death. Yes, Death himself. So basically, Naruto has a godfather. Death. Why am I doing this? Cuz. Why the fuck not? This Naruto's gonna be so OP. So yeah, um, they were talking and all that, and Death, and of course, Yosu, um, what's it called, brother, who's the king of demons, and yeah, um, he's someone that can use all like dark elements, like fire, dark fire or something, darker fire, like crimson fire at least. Yokuso can only use like lightish fire, but is for like dragon fire. Yeah. And yeah. So Naruto's born. Naruto's smiling. His eyes are closed, but his eyes kind of do open, and he looks at everyone. Also, they do have servants. So the Queen Dragon is right now in her palace. Yes, she has a palace. And there is some servants washing Naruto and all that just in case. And of course, Herobrine also has his own servants that I'm gonna say that another's also a thing. Like Herobrine can actually just teleport to different dimensions. Yeah. So yeah, he met Death when he accidentally went into it. Um what's it called? Um what's it called? What am I saying next? Oh yeah. So dang, I just noticed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, let me pause this. Okay, so yeah. Heroine can also use the Nether to get through the Nether, so he also has another servants, and the end. The end is a thing. Okay, leave me alone. So it's basically a mix with like dragons and like Minecraft. Leave me alone. So Naruto's actually gonna become a very strong God Slayer, a prince of dragons slash a prince of the fallen king of the GodSlayers, or his GodSlayer. So there can only be one GodSlayer per universe. Now, not every GodSlayer are in the same level as Herobrine, because Herobrine is in another freaking level. I mean, H-Mine. Um, every single other one is kind of like below him. Like, of course, they can kind of kill gods, but when it comes like stronger gods, like the god of creation, H. Brian is someone that can easily beat the creation god. So the god of creation is kind of fucking fear when he sees H. Brian half the time. And every freaking god is just afraid of him. Like everyone. From different universe to anyone. Now of course, he hasn't went to the Naruto world at all. He can go from any enemy dimension. Yeah. So Naruto is his eyes are right now opening. One eye, um, his right eye is white, and his left eye is with the black color. Of course, the white is not white; it's black. It's like when Madara was when those reanimations have a black eye instead of the white eye, or whatever it's called. Fuck, I don't remember. I didn't pay attention to my fucking biology class or whatever class was it again to really care. So yeah, in his eye, instead of being like red like the Queen Dragon was actually um yellow. Yeah. Um, you see here, Naruto is someone that already has so many seals, dragons. They're kind of sealed inside him. They're already been created because the Green Dragon also has sealed dragons, and so they gave next generations and all that. The King of Demons also kind of sealed like multiple demons inside of him. Yes, before Naruto was born, and before Naruto wake up his eyes, they were sealing things inside of him to make him very strong in the future. Of course, H. Bryan does seal one thing into him, and that was a scythe that was made from killing gods and some GodSlayers, because H. Bryan wasn't messing around. He needed a scythe, and or should I say, it was a scythe, and Death helped him with that shit and all that, and they made Naruto a scythe. The scythe, the metal scythe that you see is metal and all that. Yeah, the metal part right there is actually yellow. It's a yellow diamond that's instead of metal and all that. And the staff thing is actually like um yeah, it's kind of like black. So it's yellow and black. But also uh H. Bryan did had another friend of his who also came, and that was a god of like swords, and he gave a sword to Naruto still with him. And this sword is called the Thunder God Sword. Now, you're wondering, what the fuck? Why am I giving so many things? Shut up. Plot convention. Plot convenience. Leave me alone. Okay? We're not focusing on Menma and Narwi. They're not important to the story, not really. And so, Naruto has a sword with him also called GodSlayer. I mean, not GodSlayer. It's called Godspeed. Yeah, Godspeed. When he unlocks his yellow eye, because his white eye is actually gonna be kind of sealed, with both his eyes are also gonna be sealed. So right now he's only not 4 months. He's 1 month, kind of young, and of course, when he gets older, he's gonna be extremely smart. And oh shit, blast. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So Naruto's just gonna be overpowered. And unfortunately for them, they're gonna have to send Naruto into the immortal world. Yes. Just like how Zeus had it to how Hercules from the Greeks had it to send him into the immortal world instead of being in the god world. Similar things, not really. I feel like if Zeus had it to go against H. Bryan, he's gonna lose. Totally. Like Zeus is just scared of H. Bryan, the God Slayers. He's like number one God Slayer, someone that you don't wanna fuck with. Unless he goes on a hunting spree and killing a bunch of gods. Which that's a no-no because he will imbalance some things. But if gods do decide to take so much power into their head and start killing other gods, that's when a God Slayer appears. It's someone that has to balance the world. Or balance the universe and all that. So yeah, Naruto has to be sent to the immortal world. Naruto is sent there, and you know who takes care of Naruto? Oh, I forgot to say, the Nine Tails happen. The whole Nine Tails happen. Minato having to save both the children, sealing the two Nine Tails within Menma and Narwi. Kushina and Minato just gotta die. Yeah, I usually have them be there alive, but nah, they gotta die. And of course, Naruto is in a care package and all that, with blankets and all that. And an old lady sees this kid and can't just because it was also raining and Naruto was near a tree, and she couldn't just let this kid be out here in the rain. This lady is um I did use this name for Naruto for what if uh what if Naruto was the grandson of Madara and all that? This lady is named Akarin. Yes. And she's a light user and I don't know Makaze, okay? Yeah. She can use light naturally. She's a Kenkai. And Naruto is being taken care of by Akarin. This old lady is just taking care of him and all that. While Menma and Narwi are having a shit life year, like in original canon with Naruto. Uh, Menma is like Naruto's in original canon, just a little bit more stupider and arrogant. And Naruto and the other, I mean not Naruto, Narwi on the other hand, um, is also getting bullied and all that, and that's why Menma tries to, but not really. He can't do anything. So Menma and Narwi are not related to Naruto at all. Also, the reincarnations, Indra and Ashura, were kind of looking for reincarnations, and Indra went to Sasuke, of course, but Ashura was about to go into Naruto, because Naruto was under a tree, so he was about to go in there until something blocked him. Like a slash was about to cut him, and then, of course, Ashura managed to move his soul. He was wondering what the hell was that. But, Death had to pull him back into the void and said, "What the hell were you trying to do?" And Ashura was like, "What the hell? I'm a reincarnation. I'm trying to go into a body and all that." And Death said, "There's a problem right here. You were trying to go into a child's body that doesn't need your power right now. Or at all. So yeah, go pick another child." So of course, he picks Nari because Nari is kinder and much nicer than Menma. Menma's stupid, arrogant, retarded, and I don't know what the fuck to call him. Yeah. So yeah, this is not a neglection. Naruto's not going rogue. Probably. But Naruto is kind of raised like in the how should I say? He's raised in the village, just in the outskirts, not around. He's like raised in like this one part of the town and all that. It's kind of like not poor, but kind of. And this place is usually the villagers that kind of can't use chakra at all, and they are kids that can't use chakra. And this old lady takes care of Naruto and someone else. Um, this girl is named. Actually, no, no, it's actually a guy. And no, this is not a ship. Okay, don't fucking go into your fucking mind of gutter. Take that shit out of there. No, there's not gonna be a ship here because Naruto's being way too overpowered. And first of all, he doesn't need a fucking ship. He's a GodSlayer. Get your shit out of here. Yeah. So Menma still saves, Menma saves Hinata. Hinata is kind of scared of Menma because they say he's the Nine Tails and all that. Menma gets his ass kicked, but Narwi is smarter, so she doesn't get her ass kicked. Yeah, but Menma does. Also, the Uchihas, um, they do survive. No way. Some survive. Yes. Uh, no way. No. We're still at Naruto 4 years old with Menma and Narwi. Really, I should not care about them half the time, but they're the Nine Tails. They're important. Sort of. Narwi's probably mostly important. Also, um, the villagers do not know their the Namikaze. Well, they do know, but they don't care because they're the Ninetales. Well, Menma, especially Menma, because they think the Ninetales very arrogant and all that, because he thinks he's strongest and all that. So they basically focus mostly on Menma. Narwi is someone that's calm and collected. They kind of remind them of Minato. So they don't really attack Narwi. They basically attack Menma. Because Menma has the whiskers. Also, Naruto does not have the whiskers. Naruto is not the Ninetales. He is not related to Kushina or Minato. Also, his where I said that Naruto has like his special eyes, those are gonna be unlocked later. They actually got sealed by, of course, H. Bryan and Yoso. They both had to seal those eyes. And yeah, and what's it called? Naruto is legit just um. Oops, sorry. Um. Oh yeah, Naruto is with the old lady. The old lady kind of gives him food. Well, I mean, not kind of. Gives him food and someone else. This guy is named. I can't think of a name. Hmm. Let me think of a name real fast. Okay, so his name is Harinto. It's kind of spelled with Naruto, but with an H instead. Yeah, I kind of read the name, and it kind of means sunshine and like bright or something. Yeah, something like that. And that's basically what it is. Oh shit, that's kind of loud. Okay, so Haruto is he actually has a special ability. I'm adding this. If you don't like it, screw off. This is my what if that kind of just made for special for the things who are hungry, but I never ask. Hmm. Okay, yeah. So Nar, so Haruto, uh, he has the ability Sunshine from Escanor. Now you're wondering, hmm? Why? Why the fuck not? Okay. Plot convenience. Wait. Yeah, I just had to do it. Plot fucking convenience. Ow. Not really hurt, but just like stings a little bit. Here's laser. Dun, dun, dun. I just got an ad for laser beam. I'm like, oh, no thanks. Okay. Me stop rambling and me doing this. Okay. So Naruto and Hateron is right now just playing together. Just like if they were actually brothers. They're not really brothers, but their names are both the same. Since Naruto has he had a letter to say his name was Naruto H. Bryan. No, wait. It was Naruto H. Bryan Yakuso, however I said it in the first beginning. And that's what the old lady calls Naruto. Usually Naruto. And, no, wait. It's Naruto H. Yakuso. Yeah. And, yeah, that's what his name is. Instead of calling it H. Bryan, it's H. And, yeah. And, the old lady just doesn't get it, so she just calls him Naruto, and the other one. How the fuck did I say? Oh shit, I was just on my days. I just talked. And I just noticed that it was paused. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me start from the beginning. So Naruto and Haruto, since they're both brothers, they are not brothers, sort of. They're like kind of together. But when they go in the village, they say hi to almost everyone and say good morning and all that, and they be like very respectful to the everyone else. And Menma was around just just painting things and all that. And some of the adults wanted to hide their children inside their house and all that, and come back outside and beat up Menma. And then since Haruso and Naruto does not have parents, but the old lady can't defend herself from Menma, and the adults doesn't like Menma at all. But if Menma does do anything, the adults aren't just gonna beat the shit out of Menma. And since Harinso kinda got hit by the bucket, cause Menma threw the bucket and it hit Harinso, and paint kind of fell on him and kind of ruined his clothes. Like he was just wearing like a white T-shirt with like white shorts and all that, and sort of like some sandals, and just paint got on there. And Menma was laughing at Haruso. He's like, "Wow, you got blue paint and all that like stupid things and all." And Naruto wasn't taking this shit. Like, Haruso, are you okay? And Haruso, he kind of fell down, and of course the paint got on him also, which pissed Naruto off. He's like, "Why you?" And the adults were about to just go, but Naruto speed blitzes and punches Menma in the stomach, and then uppercuts him, and then elbows him in the gut, which pushes him, kind of wins the shit out of him. And Memna could not react, and he fell down on the ground. And a bunch of adults were just clapping. They're like, "Whoa, yeah, kick the shit out of that demon!" And they were like, "Yeah, keep beating his ass." And Naruto stopped after that. He was like, "You dare touch my brother, I will murder you. I don't care if you are the Nine Tails or not. I mean, not Nine Tails. I don't care if you are a demon or not. Because you dare touch my brother, I will show you what a real demon is." Which people kind of just thought it was cool and all that. Because, of course, you don't want, like, Naruto to just be like, he's like, kind of not older than Haruso and all that, but Haruso are both like the same similar age. Uh they're both 6 year olds, because I kind of went into a 2 years time skip. I forgot to mention that. And they just saw the 6 year old just beat up this goddamn demon. It's like, yeah, kick his ass. And some of the adults and like um some of the women and like the male kind of help up Haruso, and kind of like gave him some paper towels to be like wiping his face, and kind of like trying to get paint off his shirt and all that. And one of the shop owners were like, "Oh, Haruso, are you okay?" He kind of just gave him a pair of clothes and said, "It's in the house." And Haruso was like, um, he was about to say no thanks, but the guy said it's on the house. Since the old lady doesn't actually have much money, and she can't really pay for new clothes and all that. And so the villagers are kind to her. Except for men. Let's just make Mendo's life just shit. That's basically how this would have is. Yeah. And Menba is winded the shit out of, and Narwi looks at this kid and just says, "Huh." Of course, Narwi's kind of staying in the shadows and all that. And yeah. And some people kind of be like, "Hey, Naruto, here's some food just for the it's like some bread and some kind of soup and all that." Just said, "It's on the house. Don't worry. You just beat up that demon. You probably need the strength and all that, just in case the demon comes back." So some of the villagers start giving them stuff, because they just saw how Naruto easily beat up the demon. It's just like, damn. Of course, the Nine Tails was in Menma, and did see how Menma got his ass kicked, and was looking at the kid, and didn't sense that many things and special from him. Instead of, he sent something else. He was like, "Interesting this kid is. Why the fuck am I sealed within this brat right here?" He's talking about Menma. He'd rather be sealed with that kid, because he sent something special from that kid, from Naruto. And of course, Naruto already sensing there was something inside Menma, but didn't really care, because hurting his brother means you're basically hurting yourself 10 times harder. That's what Naruto's logic is. So yeah, Menma is just winning the shit out of some of the adults. Just kind of grab him and kind of just throw him off. Like just kind of there's kind of like a they kind of just like grab him and like throw him into an alleyway and just says, "Problem done. Problem is solved." And some of the others just clapped at him. They just clapped at the two guys that kind of just like grab him and throw him into an alleyway. Of course, Narwi can kind of walk freely while getting bullied and all that. The third Hokage is doing a shit job of becoming a parent and all that. I mean, sort of. He kind of helping out Narwi like with reading and all that. Except for Menma. Menma just hates reading and all that. It's like similar to Naruto in the original canon. So yeah, you can't say Hirosen's doing a shit job and parenting. He's parenting one of the best kids, and that's Narwi. Menma, on the other hand, he can't control. So he doesn't get. Wait, what's the massacre again? Okay, so since Naruto and Harinto is right now 6, let's do another 1 year time skip, and it's there's 7. They kind of met Sasuke already, and since Sasuke is kind of like this cheerful, go-lucky kid and all that, he sees what's it called, Naruto and Harinto and all that, Harinto, and they kind of look at Sasuke and kind of wave at him and say hello there, and then bow down to Sasuke, and Sasuke was like, please don't bow down to me. I'm just, my name is Sasuke Uchiha, and who are you two? And Naruto introduced himself, and my name is Naruto H. Yagizo. And, Sasuke was like, what is the H for? Naruto doesn't know for sure himself. He doesn't know. He just says, I'm kind of an orphan. I never had parents. Except for the old lady. I think of her as a grandmother. And Harinso was like, my name is Harinto, Uzumaki. I'm gonna just say Harinto Uzumaki. No, wait. Yeah, he's actually an Uzumaki. Or Uzunaki. Uzunaki. No. Harinto. Actually, there's no last name for him. Unless you want to be putting Harinto Escanor. What was Escanor's last name? I don't think he even had a last name. So it's Harinto. And since there's no last name, he just like, I don't have a last name, so I just call myself Yagiso, just like Naruto. Naruto's like, yeah, since he doesn't have a last name, yeah. And Sasuke was like, oh, that's interesting. So, are you two orphans? They're like, well, yeah. Well, we're not orphans for like the orphan village over there and all that. An old lady found us. I think she found Haruto first and then me under like some tree. And had a letter about my name and all that, but yeah. I don't really know, Naruto's like, I don't really know where I came from, or can't remember where I came from, because I was still young and all that. That's also like, oh. And, of course, what's it called? Nari did came up to Sasuke and Naruto and Haruto, and she says, hello there, because she's been keeping an eye on Naruto. No, this is not a ship for Naruto and Naruto. Fuck no. Absolute fuck no. Even how they're not related. Shut the hell up. No. Okay. Um. She was saying, "Oh, hello there," and Sasuke turns around and says, "Oh, hello there," with like a cheerful smile and all that. And Haruto also says hello there to Narui. And Naruto says, "Oh, hello there. My name is Naruto. Uh, Yatsu, and then it's Yatsu, and same with Hatarin. I mean Hatarin, Hataro. Hataro also said that his name was Yatsun also, and Sasuke was like, my name is Sasuke Uchiha. What is your name? And Narui said, my name is Narui Uzumaki. And they're like, oh, that's a very nice name. But Mema comes out of nowhere and starts annoying all of them. Which Sasuke kinda doesn't like Menma. Way too annoying. Way too arrogant. And Naruto, he remembers his kid hitting his brother with paint and ruining his clothes. So, and Naruto was like, why are you here, Menma? And Menma was like, oh, I see you're trying to make friends. Why would you try to make friends when I'm the best out of everywhere? And Naruto didn't even let him finish and grabbed him from like the shirt and threw him into the water. Yes, they were near the pond, so Naruto just didn't have enough. He just had enough strength to grab him, just yeet him into the water, and said, "Okay, where were we at again?" He kind of went back and just like, Haruto was like, brother, I don't think that was very necessary." Naruto said, "Oh, no, 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 no. Haruto, do you not remember what he did to you? I'm not letting that take that chance again." And Sasuke was like, "What happened?" And Naruto said, "Well, you see, Haruto and me were one day in like, so they talk about the whole thing, and since Naruto beat up Menma, and Sasuke was like, that's pretty funny and all that." He was also laughing how he got thrown into the water and all that. Because this was kind of before they kind of have the massacre. And Sasuke's dream was to like, I don't know, just Sasuke didn't have a dream right now. So Sasuke was just like, that's kind of funny and all that. And of course Itachi kind of, they were when they were 6 years old and all that. And before Sasuke was 7. And Itachi has met Naruto and Haruto, and also saw Menma in the water and saw Narui. And then I said, hello there, Narui, Uzumaki. Hello there, what's her name? He looks at Naruto, and Naruto said, my name is Naruto H. Yakito. And Yasuto. Yagiso. And Haruto was also the same. My name is Haruto Yasuto. And Itachi did see that like the similar to Naruto and Haruto, just like the first letters just have to be changed, and they both sound the same, N or HH. And so yeah, and he said, "Oh, hello, little brother," and he did see Menma over there in the water, just right now laying down like in the grass, just like drowned from like the water and all that. But yeah, who really cares about him? Um, what's it got? Uh, Sasuke say, "Oh hey, big brother." So yeah, Sasuke from there on actually became really good friends with Naruto, Haruto, and Narui. Um, this is when he turned 7, and this is when he went back to his clan and saw Eri Uchiha dying left and right. He was like, "What is going on? What's going on?" And then he just running around trying to look for everyone. And he went to his parents and maybe his brother and all that. And when he got to his brother and all that, he when he got to his parents and all that, he's like, father, mother, and they were already dead. And Itachi was like, hello there, younger brother. Um, what's it called? Sorry. Um, he's like, hello there, little brother, and kind of knees Sasuke in the stomach, or in the gut, and of course, Sasuke wasn't letting that up, so he ran outside to see Itachi, and Itachi was like, Interesting, Sasuke. Since Sasuke kind of trains a little bit with Naruto, because Naruto is kind of training, and since Sasuke wanted to train with Naruto, because also Naruto, Sasuke also knows the fireball and all that. Uh, what's it called? Itachi was like, interesting, little brother. It seems like kicking you was kind of not making you knock out. Well, uh, I forgot what he said to, like, what was that one attack that he used? He puts Sasuke into that Genjutsu and says, well, goodbye, brother, and all that. And puts him into that Genjutsu, and Sasuke unlocks his Sharingan, but passes out. And then Naruto heard the news about well, heard the news about the clan's members. And Narui and Haruto also heard. And Naruto just ran. He ran to the hospital. Menma was also in the hospital. And some of the hospital people were like, get out of here, you demon. And Naruto was running. And he said he saw Menma and he just ran by and punched him in the face. And then ran in and said, I'm looking for I heard Sasuke Uchiha was in here. And the hospital people like, damn kid, you just sucker punch that kid over there. You just not sucker punch that kid. It's like, damn kid, you just sucker punch that demon. Yeah, the Uchiha is in this random number. I'm not gonna think of the number. Let me just okay, I'm thinking 46. Yes, in the room 46. And Naruto runs to 46. He's like, wait, where's 46? To the right over there. Okay, thank you. He bows on his head and he kind of just sprints. He just starts sprinting. Of course, Menma just knocked the hell out, like near the door and all that. And the hospital people like, before Naruto can do anything, he kind of runs back, and of course he opens the door. He gets Menma and throws him out. Yes, another just F you Menma. And Naruto just sprints back to Sasuke's room. And the hospital people like, at least we don't need to take him out. The hospital people like, damn, this kid actually does help us. Narui and Haruto. Narui is allowed in the hospital when she kind of gets like at least some scratches and all that. When she trains with Third Hokage, they still kind of give her glares, but not really. Not really like Darth glares like, dang it, this demon and all that. Like, Narui and Haruto just says, okay, where's Sasuke and all that? Sasuke Uchiha, and there's like 46, and they sprint back. Of course, before Narui doing that, she says, do you have water? It's like, why? She said, give me cold water. And so the lady said, and then, she sees Menma, and since she hates Menma because how stupid and retarded he does and all the things, just throws cold water into his face. And then gives back the cup to the lady, and the lady was just laughing, just dying because his own sister just threw water at him. Narui does not have the whiskers. So yeah. Naruto gets to Sasuke's room and all that, and Sasuke is awake, and he's kind of like depression and all that, like, no, my clan is dead. And Naruto opens the door really fast and says, Sasuke! And he's like, Naruto? And Naruto was like, Sasuke, are you okay? Did Itachi hurt you? I swear to God, if Itachi hurt you, I'm about to murder him. Because he doesn't like his friends getting hurt. And Norwin Haruto was like, Naruto. Oh, Sasuke. Naruto, what the hell? Did he really have to sucker punch, Benma? And, Naruto's like, who? Haruto's like, the guy that has black hair and has those whisker marks. Or should I say yellow hair? They're like, oh. I don't know, I just saw him and I just had to punch his face. And Naruto was right behind Haruto and said, Sasuke, you okay? And Sasuke was like, guys, you came to see me? I'm fine, but I kinda need some no time. And Naruto was like, I'm not letting that happen. No. Uh, Sasuke was like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, Sasuke, we can't just let you just be alone. We need to train stronger so you can prevent us. I can help you with your clan and all that. Let's train so you can become stronger. That's what Naruto suggested and all that. So, and this time Sasuke is still gonna be kind of emo to people because he hates people. But when it comes to his friends, he ain't emo. So they kind of train at 7 and all that, and Sasuke got the more motivation to train and all that. And then the academy comes. The old lady kind of signs him up. She asks if they want to become ninjas, and Naruto said yes, but I really want to become a samurai. Like, Naruto was interested in ninja, but he heard that samurai. He was like, ooh. And Haruto was like, yes, I want to become a ninja. So she signs up Naruto and Haruto into the what to come into the academy. Sasuke is also in the academy, and Naruto then asks the third Hokage to sign her up to the academy, and then Menma was like, I don't need it. I can become a ninja really fast. And Naruto was like, oh, shut up. He's like, he's like, huh? What did you say? Because Menma was like, I ain't taking your BS, Naruto. And Naruto just had enough of this. Kinda used some of the 9/12 chakra to grab her strength and throw Menma out the window. And the third Hokage was like, God damn, that reminds me of someone. He gets a reminder of Kushina like, holy shit. And Menma, I think he's probably dead. He thinking that Menma's already dead. Yeah. And so they all get to sit by and all that. Sasuke sits there, and then some of the girls are already flirting over Sasuke, and Naruto sits next to Sasuke, so they say, hey Sasuke, so you want to train after today, or do you want to take a break? And Sasuke, nah, I'm good, I can train. And Haruto and Naruto, they manage to get to class, like, are we late? Uh, Menma, of course, he's still kind of like healing himself because the Naruto's have to heal him, because he rather let Menma die and all that, but he gotta heal Menma and all that. So yeah, um, Menma now gets to class and all that, and Aruka was calling all the names. He then called Naruto here. Naruto said, oh here. Sasuke, he said here. And all the girls said, oh my god, he's so cute and all that. They like have hearts and all that. Ino and Sasakura. And Nari Uzumaki, here. I'm kind of redoing the voice. I'm kind of cringy now. And then Haruto Yahisa, here. Yeah. And he called on everyone else's name, and then he calls on Menma's name, Menma Uzumaki, and then everyone just silent, like, are you saying that demons in our class and all that? And Menma gets to the classroom and says, here, passes the fuck out, well not passes the fuck out, falls down on the ground, people are fucking laughing. Naruto's dying, like, what the fuck happened to him? Nari kind of said, well, I kind of got a little too angry and I kind of threw him out the window. Naruto just started bursting out laughing. He was like, oof. Sasuke was also just like smirking. Haruto was like, really, Nari? And Nari was like, I'm sorry, Haruto, I know you don't like violence and all that. Yeah, Haruto is someone that doesn't like violence half the time. So yeah, um, but everyone just dying laughing because they heard that Narwi, the brother, but like the sibling of the demon, just got thrown out the fucking window. So Menma just got thrown out the window by his own sister. So think, it seems like, god damn, this demon just got wrecked. So of course Menma went to sit at the back, and because Ruka just says, "Hurry up, kid," and yeah, and what's it called? Naruto. So they start. They kind of all learn and all that. Skip some years. It's let's say skip 4 years. Of course, Sasuke has become more better, so he became more better in chakra. So yeah, because Nari has been telling them about the chakra control and all that, and how to stick their feet to the wall, and how to do other jutsus and all that. Sasuke was like, "Man, I wish I had my Sharingan." And then Naruto just said, "Wait, didn't you express a lot of trauma?" And Sasuke said, "Yeah. Try to put chakra in your eyes. Maybe you did unlock it, but you didn't remember. Did Itachi knock you out or something?" And then Sasuke was like, "That's a great ass idea, Naruto. Let me do it right now." He puts chakra in his eyes, and now he has a Sharingan. And he's like, "Whoa, everything's kind of slow motion." And of course, Naruto does summon a freaking mirror, and not mirror like the yeah, mirror and all that, and just says, "Look at this, Sasuke." Sasuke was like, "Whoa, I do have the Sharingan." And of course, this time there are two Tomoe because he has trained, but he hasn't noticed. Yeah, he's like, "I have the two Tomoe. Uh, that's so cool." Naruto's like, "See, I told you. With enough trauma, it definitely gave you that much." And of course, Sasuke was like, "That's so cool." And Haruto and Naruto was like, "That's so cool, Sasuke. Yeah, now you have another ability to kick your brother's ass away." Sasuke, Naruto, of course, he does the tree climbing, and he does it pretty good and all that. And Sasuke does it also. He does it pretty good also. Narui does it, and Haruto, kind of takes forever. Well, not takes forever. It kind of takes some tries. He doesn't do it first try. But Narui was explaining the steps and all that, and Haruto managed to get the way. Um, yeah, and what to call? Then they go into water walking, and they do pretty good. Menma is getting his ass kicked and stuff by other kids. So Hinata is kind of looking at Sasuke. No, not Sasuke. She looking at uh her. Oh, my dick. Wait. Why did I? So Hinata is looking at Haruto and saying, "Whoa, he's very nice and all that," because Haruto kind of did help up Hinata and said, "Are you okay?" Because Hinata did kind of like fell down and all that, and she does train and all that, and she is sort of a prodigy in her clan, but not really. And Hinata just say, "Thank you," and Haruto was like, "You're welcome." Like he smiles and all that to her, and Hinata just sees the smiles, and she kind of goes red. Yes, this is a shit for Haruto, my boy Haruto, man. He's kind of the Naruto in this first sort of. He's happy and all that. He would do those talking on juices, except for Naruto. Naruto's a freaking beast gonna be in this. So yeah, and Naruto is kind of just like, Haruto, where are you? And Haruto was like, "Oh, well, Hinata, I gotta what before Haruto said something, he's like, Haruto said, well, what's your name? And she said, Hinata Hyuga. And so, Haruno said, Haruno Yasu. That's kind of my brother's last name, but I kind of take it. Yeah. And Hinata was like, oh, who's your brother? And he said, Naruto Uzumaki. I mean, not Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto, Naruto H. Yagasa. And Hinata was confused with the age. If you're wondering what the age, he doesn't know, we don't know. Yeah. For some reason it's his middle name. And Hinata's like, oh, okay. Thank you again, Haruto. Um, and yeah, Haruto's like, oh, well, I gotta go where my brother can kind of call me my name right now. So have a good day and all that. He bowed down his head. And Hinata's like, no, 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 don't do that. Like, she kind of waves her hands to just say, don't bow down and all that. And Haruto was like, well, aren't you like a clans member ahead? So I should bow down because you are like a member of like a header up than me. So I should definitely bow down. And he kind of just smiles and says, okay, bye. So he runs with Naruto. And Hinata is just like, oh my days. I found someone. I should very try hard. Haruto has met the third Hokage, and Naruto also and Sasuke, and Naruto is like, well, this is my grandfather, well, this is the old man, well, not old man, this is the third Hokage, uh, Hiruzen. And Hiruzen was like, oh, hello there, Naruto H. Yatuso, and Haruto Yasuo also, and Sasuke Uchiha. And Yagisa also bows down. He's like, hello there, third Hokage. I'm in Hiruzen. And the third Hokage, you don't need to bow down and all that. Naruto also did the same, bow down, but Hiruzen was like, you don't need to bow down. And that's the problem with them. They're too nice. But, well, Naruto's not that nice. He's the opposite. Sort of. He can be nice and respected and all that. But when it comes to Menma, he's just throwing him out the window. So Menma busts through the door and says, third Hokage, I mean, old man. And Naruto had no time to chill. He thought it was an enemy attack. He basically punched Menma in the face and then grabbed him, threw him out the window. Narui, Sasuke, and Haruto was just like, oh no, Naruto, why? And Hiruzen, like, he wasn't trying to laugh, but Sasuke and Naruto just started bursting out and dying laughter. And Naruto was like, I defeated the enemy! Yeah! Like, he gives a thumbs up and just like, Naruto and Sasuke just died. Haruto's like, oh no, Naruto, why? So yeah, Menma is always gonna be thrown out the window because Naruto thinks he's a fucking enemy and should just be thrown out the window. So yeah, that's what happens to Menma. So yeah, they're just talking to their Hokage and all that about like getting stuff and all that. Just learning a little bit more chakra control and all that. They were just trying to learn how to do more chakra control and all that. Cause Naruto, he actually has more chakra because of his GodSlayer kind of trying to work out with like this world's power and all that. Doesn't fix with magic and all that, and also with like dragon ones. So the seals that he usually has around his body and all that are kind of invisible. They're invisible. No one can see them with the naked eye. But all these sealed demons, monsters, and dragons are inside Naruto. They're kind of using the power of what in this dimension world universe, and they're kind of using more. They're kind of getting all this chakra and all that they can hold and all that, and giving it to Naruto. And Naruto has a 10 times huger amount of chakra than a normal cannon, but he can control it pretty freaking easily. So basically, his chakra is 10 times huger than the Ten Tails. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, basically it's just that huge. So yeah, Naruto just wanted to learn how to do more chakra and all that. And Haruto also has kind of like like if he like compared to a Chinchurik's chakra because of his ability Sunshine. And cause I'm giving him the fucking plot, now fuck off. He's not from any special clan. It's just like his special ability is gonna be legit Ken Kai, and that's Sunshine. Fuck off. And also, Sasuke kind of gets also more chakra and all that. So it's more than a normal kind and all that. To compare with Naruto and all that. So yeah, that's what's happening. Oh shit, that already happened charger. Um yeah, so that's what's happening. And since that's happening, um they do get more papers and scrolls to just start doing chakra control. And also Sasuke can do a bigger fireball jutsu. Hadn't actually kind of unlocked his Sunshine Kenkai because he was training with Sasuke and Sasuke kind of like threw a fireball at him, and it was kind of like the sun was kind of rising up because they kind of did this early, and Sasuke he was like fireball no jutsu, and it was kind of 2 times bigger than the original canon when he used it against Kakashi. Yeah, and these are 11-year-olds, uh, Sasuke, Naruto, Narui, and Haruto. Yeah, these are 11-year-olds. And Haruto could not dodge. Naruto was about a speed blitz, but then Haruto stopped it. Like, he just stopped the fireball and kind of just dismissed it. And then his eyes kind of, he kind of grow taller, a little bit taller, because he was unlocking Sunshine for the first time. And then he kind of put his hand up because, like, he was getting whispers on his head. Sunshine. Sun attack. So he got a miniature sun on his freaking finger. And Sasuke was like, what the hell? And Naruto was like, bro, look at what you're doing. And Haruto snapped out. He's like, what? Holy crap, what the hell is this? So yes, he basically got Sunshine. And he kind of just like Sunshine, he can turn it off and on anytime he wants. He doesn't need to be in this buff form in the morning and all that. Yeah. Haruto was like, what the hell was that? No, I'm gonna say that Sasuke threw a fireball at him first, and then Haruto went instant threw a freaking sun attack at Sasuke, which when they hit the fireball and the sun, both collided, and they were like, holy shit. And they were like amazed how this guy, and since they found out that Haruto actually has a Kenkai. It's like a sun. And Haruto just thought up the name and said, Sunshine. And they're like, now, that's not a bad idea. Like, just call it Sunshine, yeah. So yeah, this is Kenkai is Sunshine. So yeah, Narui is just happy that Haruto also has the ability and all that. And Naruto was like, you guys have amazing abilities. Like Narui having the nine tails, because Narui did tell them that she had the nine tails, and she was afraid that she would lose her friends. But really, they were kind of happy for her. And Narui was happy because she found true friends. So Narui has the nine tails, she's an Uzumaki, but she doesn't know she's a Namikaze. Sasuke is an Uchiha and has a Sharingan. He actually he unlocked the third Tomoe, so he now has 3 Tomoes, mature Sharingan. And Haruto has this amazing Sunshine Kenkai. But Naruto just kind of feel left out, like he doesn't have something special for this, and he kind of feels sad. But then Haruto was like, don't be sad, brother. Maybe you will have something special." And so yeah, Naruto was like, "Yeah, probably." Um, they were kind of training, and then some ninjas, some not ninjas, some bandits managed to get into the leaf, and they started attacking them four. And so Sasuke is easily beating them up, easily. Naruto's doing the same, and Haruto could not access his sunshine, and two bandits to try to attack him, and Naruto was easily killing the first one, the one that just attacked Naruto. Sorry. And Naruto's like, Haruto! And he unlocked his eye. He unlocked his left eye. And if you can remember what his left eye was with like the black. Like his eye turns black and that pupil color, it turns into yellow. It turns into yellow, and he unlocked a sword. And yes, this sword is the Godspeed sword. So he basically pulled it out, and then he just had an idea saying Godspeed, God Flash. No way, Godspeed times 3. And he just got this amazing speed, and he just speed blitz both of them, but just slashing both their heads. And Sasuke and Naruto was like, Haruto. Before that, he just cut through them easily. He has this yellow sword. This yellow, like, he has this black where, like, the middle is, like, yellow. Like this yellow electricity coming off of it. Electricity coming off the sword. It's like, and his eye, he has his other eye closed. Sort of. Yeah, he kind of has it closed. His right eye. His left eye. Yeah, his left eye has it open, and he just has this like sparks off his eye. And Haruto, Naruto, and Sasuke was like, "Whoa, I mean not Sasuke, Naruto." Naruto's like, "Huh? What? Huh?" He has his sword still out, and he just like, "What the hell just happened?" And Sasuke was like, "You didn't even realize?" "No, I just wanted to go faster and faster, but Haruto, you're still alive." Wait, those two. Wait, Haruto, did you use that ability? No, no. Haruto was like, no. Sasuke still had the mirror and gave it to Naruto, and Naruto saw the yellow eye, the yellow pupil eye, and the black around it, and he's like, "What the fuck is this? The hell?" So yeah, Naruto has like this yellow eye, and he's like, "What the hell?" It's like, maybe this is some kind of dojutsu or Genkai. And they're like, that is true. It could be similar to Sasuke. But yours could be like something to increase your speed and all that. That's similar, but think of Zentu from Demon Slayer. If you want to think about think from Demon Slayer, because that's what I kind of got the move from. And also from Killer Will from Hunter x Hunter, when his Godspeed, and when Zensu did that folds and then say Godspeed. Yeah, that's why I kind of got the move and all that. But you know when he kind of has Zetsu. If you don't know who Zetsu, I'm talking about this guy. I don't know if I keep fucking up the name, but I'm talking about this guy, like how he has his sword like to be like a thunder, and he can breathe out thunder and all that. That's similar with what's it called, Naruto is his eye. That's what his eye's element based on. Thunder. Not lightning, thunder. Lightning will be another different color, but that's basically what it is. And so yeah. So yeah, that's what Naruto has. And I'm gonna leave it off here. And I'll pick up probably tomorrow, or probably whenever I have time. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is kind of just a special because of the Thanks for the 100th. Yeah. See ya. Oh, wait. Let me just say something. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato this, and potato that. Yeah. Part 2 will be whenever I have time. Yeah, have a nice potato day.